he stripped her. He's wicked. He stripped her naked or something. He sexually assaulted her. My heart, I don't know why Spirit showed me this download. It's showing me it just keeps showing me building with water. Very dark, very like cold. He likes to play cat mouse. Like, he loves cat mouse. Right now he's excited that nobody knows where she's at. I picked him up. He has his entities that's on him came to me, and we was having a war this morning. He loves the fact that nobody knows where she's at right now. That's his shit. Like, that's figure it out type shit. That's where he at with it.
Kada Scott was the kind of young woman people pointed to when they wanted to prove that good girls still existed. Born and raised in Philadelphia, she was the eldest of two, the dependable one, the dreamer who never let her zip code dictate her potential. She's the creative type. She loves fashion. She's designed her own clothing brand before, and she was even thinking about starting a healthcare business. Kada didn't just talk about ambition, she lived it. She graduated from Penn State in 2023 with a degree in communications, a quiet overachiever who balanced brains, beauty, and a soft-spoken drive that made people believe in her. In the summer of 2025, she tried something new, stepping into the world of pageantry. Representing Philadelphia Township in the Miss Pennsylvania pageant, she glowed under the stage lights like someone who finally realized she belonged in every room she walked into. It was her first time doing a pageant. She loved the experience and wanted to do it again. But life doesn't always let good things bloom twice. By fall, Kada had traded gowns for scrubs, working the overnight shift at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill, an assisted living facility in Northwest Philly. It was honest work, quiet, caring, and consistent, just like her. Then came October 4th. The night shift began like any other. Elderly patients tucked in, fluorescent lights humming, the city outside asleep. But somewhere between clocking in and sunrise, something went wrong. Kada never came home. The good girl who had spent her life taking care of others vanished into the kind of silence that makes the morning feel colder. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. By all accounts, the night of October 4th started off ordinary. Kada finished dinner with friends, came home around 9:45 p.m., and asked to borrow her mother's car for her overnight shift at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill. It was supposed to be routine: clock in at 10 p.m., clock out at 6 a.m., come home, sleep, repeat. But she never made it to sunrise. When her mother called the next morning, there was no answer. Kada's phone, always charged, always glued to her, was suddenly dark, straight to voicemail. No texts, no social media posts, just silence. Her mother called her job and was told something chilling. Kada had clocked out early, around 10:30 p.m., barely 30 minutes into her shift, and walked out the door. No one saw her after that. By that evening, October 5th, her mother filed a missing persons report. Police arrived at the facility the next day and found her mother's car still parked in the employee lot, engine cold, keys untouched. Her iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch were gone, as if she'd taken them with her into thin air. Drones, helicopters, and K-9 units swept the area, but there was nothing. No trace. On October 8th, Philadelphia police held a press conference confirming what everyone already feared. There had been no phone or social media activity since the night she vanished. You have a 23-year-old young lady who has completely disappeared. Kada had recently been harassed by unknown individuals via phone before she went missing. By October 10th, search teams scoured Auberry Arboretum, still nothing. Then, on October 14th, police quietly handed the case to the homicide unit, and not long after, a name surfaced. Keon King started circling like smoke. 21 years old, violent history, and now charged with kidnapping in connection to Kada's disappearance. He was arraigned on a $250,000 cash bail, but this wasn't some first-time offender caught up in confusion. This was a walking red flag that the system had waved through. Before Kada went missing, King had already been arrested twice for kidnapping, choking, and assaulting another woman. One of his victims released a horrifying video showing him climbing her fence, breaking into her home, dragging her off the street, biting her face, choking her while driving at high speed. And what did the system do? It let him go. Both cases were quietly withdrawn because the victim didn't show up in court. 2 felonies, 2 chances to stop a monster, and the city shrugged. Prosecutors now admit better decisions should have been made, which is legalese for we dropped the ball and someone else paid the price. The DA's office now claims it's refiling the old charges, but that's little comfort to a family watching police dig for evidence and calling it hope. When detectives recovered King's gold 1999 Toyota Camry in East Falls, they believe Kada had been inside. Inside that car, her DNA, her scent, her silence. Some of her belongings were later found scattered in odd places. A phone case, a bank card, her glasses near a middle school playground. Officials now say King was the last person seen with her the night she vanished, that her phone went dark while she was traveling with him, that she did not go willingly. So the system that ignored his violence now gets to pretend it's shocked by the result. The man who should have been behind bars was out long enough to make a young woman disappear. But as investigators shuffled paperwork and lawyers swapped blame, someone else began searching, not with badges or warrants, but with candles, visions, and messages from the beyond. A woman who goes by the name of Breeway on social media claims to be Kada's aunt. A root doctor who says the spirits were restless long before police ever caught up. In several recent lives, she revealed what the spirits were saying about her niece's kidnapping.
In between different, in both rooms, if that's what you want to call it, yes. Do you still think she buy train tracks? I think she's in an abandoned building in a basement with water running. She's somewhere in a building. I'm telling you, that's where she at. Some seers say they think that she's in the walls. Is she still at the building and overlooked? Yes. So what I feel like she's overlooked, I feel like she's still between Aubrey and the next vicinity. Yeah, she's definitely overlooked. Now, did I chant and chime in since last night? No, I didn't. But am I still picking it up? Yes, I'm still picking it up. Let me see who's on here. I'm gonna add y'all and Miss Carter or whoever else wanted to get up there. Y'all can come on up if y'all want to. All right. Did Philly put PD? They follow me. What Philly PD for? They follow me.
Hello, Queen.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, he's something like, hi guys, what's up?
So I've been following, and I actually watched you today at work. Someone pulled you up, and then I went into with conversation with my coworkers, and I'm like, my spirit is telling me, like when you said she was weak, I said my spirit is telling me she's alive. But if they don't find her by tonight or tomorrow morning, she may not be. And I feel she's cold.
She's very cold.
And unclothed or half clothed.
Yeah. He was having fun with her. She's very weak. Like I said this last night as well. I said she's very weak. You got to think about a petite little girl that's no more than probably 125 pounds the most. No food, dehydrated,
no water.
Somebody that strangled her, and I said that prior to that she was being suffocated, but that all falls in lines with strangulation and things like that. So anything I have said has came to what it is. I'm not. It's a bittersweet being how I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So being me is hard for people like me because nobody wants to hear nothing about their family members, and then a lot of people don't want to believe in who we are or think we demonic.
But they'll believe it if it was something else.
Exactly. So it's hard being us because we don't like to do that. And when you like me, when spirits come through your body, spirits like come through my fucking body, like, and show me things. Like if I don't do things that I'm supposed to do, I literally get sick. So I'll be down for weeks at a time. So it's hard when it's somebody you connected to versus somebody you don't know.
Right.
And it's you try to be lenient with situations like that but I'm a person like when the parents is at stress like this, that's understandable because they have a right to be.
Yes.
When you have family members, you have to get a realistic conscience and you have to
say, we got to get out of this phase and get prepared for this phase. There's no preparation ever, but
yes,
how to transition. You understand what I'm saying when it comes to situations like this?
Yep.
So I've been
I feel you. Woo.
That's what I meant. She's holding on, but if they don't go and get her.
And I'm telling you, I said to my coworkers, I said, I found that I have a sixth sense, which is premonitions. And I said to them, I said, she's cold. She's alive, but she's not going to make it a day longer if they don't find her. And
I don't get it if y'all psychic. Why hasn't anyone found her? Because you don't know how psychics goes. It's not all about psychics. I don't know what the fuck y'all be thinking, but if y'all think that we just got we got beams like this, that's not how the spirit world goes.
Right. We give you tips to get you to where you need to be.
Hey, she's in this building over here. It's blue and white. It is connected to the store, and it's around the corner. That's not how gifts go. Gifts go like this: blue, white. Piece that shit together.
Right.
Car. Spirit's talking to you.
And when you said a latch, I was like, is that a
asking me dumbass questions if we psychics? Why the fuck we don't see shit? If you want here troll, I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here. I promise you.
I know that's right. But even when you said it was like a latch or something, I was like, that's a U-Haul. And when you said white truck, I'm like, oh God, all I kept saying is, God, please have your way. Get that girl. She's alive. And she's folding. You know what I mean? She feels helpless at this moment. I feel like my spirit don't feel she's gone. I feel
like she's in Ada Lewis, but in Ada Lewis is a lot of homeless people in there. You know, that school, I went to that school. I used to go to that middle school.
And I live around the corner from it.
That school is very big. And that's another thing I said, didn't I? Y'all said she's in Ada Lewis. What the fuck happened? She's in Ada Lewis. Phone get found there, everything. I think what he did was he moved her somewhere in that building where it's going to be hard to look for her, but it's so many homeless people in there. Right. It's kind of hard to find her. What I will say, what happened was, now I can tell you how I led up to that point. I can definitely tell y'all that. So Kada knows him. Well, you know that at this point.
Right.
I said this prior to that, though. That's on the news. That's on everything I said as well. Kada, like a lot of people was like, oh, why did he take her? No, he never took her. She never came inside the building. There's never nobody from the job. She left on the side entrance. She left to go be with him in the car. They was, whatever the case may be, but he was on her ass and she wasn't feeling it. And one thing she was doing, she was fleeing him off, but he was on some psychotic shit.
Right, and he is. I saw the video.
Other shit, some serial killer shit. And what happened was, that's when they was in the car and they pulled off. That's when it turned into a confrontation, and that's how they went. He's not, because let me tell y'all something about young serial killers. He's hard off of this. His penis is hard off of this. You understand what I'm saying? This is what he get into. Right. If I said last night on Diaz Live, if he didn't get court with this case, because he didn't get court, his mom made him turn himself in.
Right.
If he didn't have to turn himself in,
he would have.
The next situation would have been 10 times worse.
Yes, because he got away with it.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
And family was on Diaz Live last night, and like we was explaining that it's simply nothing to do with the people that he was hanging around the wrong crowds. This is mental. This is something he was since adolescent years. He was one of the terrorized animals and shit like that.
Even when he put his hands to the mirror, to the window, I was like,
family on live said he tried to kill them.
Oh wow!
But the mom is a shielder. And the mom kept him in church.
Enabling.
What's wrong with they fucking kids. You understand what I'm saying? And she knew her baby was fucked up. And I'm not.
And every mother knows their child.
Yeah.
Every mother knows their child.
Yes.
Come on.
That's just what it is.
And it's saddened for her.
Right.
Because her child has done something that could have caused this child some harm.
Right.
But we also have a family that is looking for their child.
Right. And here's the thing about Kada. She's strong. That baby's strong. You hear me? That baby.
I'm telling you, I feel it.
That baby is fighting back. Do you hear what I'm saying? That baby fighting. But For the people that think that we supposed to know every key point, I gave all the key points. I gave it.
Right.
I gave me a white van. I gave a guy with locks. I gave the things. But if spirit don't give me the things that I don't have, I'm not about to sit here and pretend like
Right.
I think she's Haitian and all of that shit. Like, no, it's not like that.
Right.
When spirits talk to me, I don't get full sentences how me and you are communicating. I get, Blue, go get her. She there. That type shit.
Right.
That shit together. When I get visions, it's in and boom, it's out.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you want the gift, you can have it.
Right.
You can have it. And let's see how
and I'm going to tell you something. It's scary. People don't understand. They say when you tap into your gift, it becomes stronger. And I am scared of my premonitions because it has, but it's almost creepy. But like I said, my spirit keeps saying she is alive, but she's not good.
No, she's not good.
They don't get her, it's not going to be good.
Somebody said, can we please make a search group or something? We can go look for her. I'm not making anything. I'm not doing that. I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to stay on live with you guys, and I'll give you what I have and do it that way. But I remove myself from that situation.
Well, you keep doing what you do, baby. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes. Love you lots.
Love you too. Philly Foodie, how do you tap into your ability when you feel spiritual inclined? You have to ground yourself. You got to start making sure you put your feet in the dirt. You got to ground yourself. You got to sit and give yourself 15 minutes. You ain't got to do no humming. You ain't got to listen to no spiritual stories and put no crystals next to you. Take your mind and let your mind go and spiritually connect within yourself and breathe deep in and out and let that pineal gland open up and let that third eye kick in. Next, can you explain what that in between is? In between mean you in the state of this world of the flesh and the world of the next, transitioning. Next, how can I book a reading? Everybody, again, you can book a reading by DMing me. I got only Wednesday on down. Open up, please DM me. I will get with y'all when I can. It's $50, 15 to 30 minutes. When are they going to find her? I don't know when they're going to find it. Whenever they get a chance to find it. But if spirit show me something before I know that, I'll definitely be on here to give y'all that as well. His dad is a cop. He's not saying anything. Well, he's not going to say anything because he can't even be on the case because he's a cop. That's like what happened with my son Muhammad. Y'all know the story. He got 22 to 40 years at 18 from shooting and killing that boy Messiah. So when my dad was a homicide detective, he could not be on the case. So that's why his dad ain't speaking shit, and he's not supposed to because he'll lose his job. Next, women, one man, what part did the woman play? Did they line her up all the way? No, they didn't line her up, but that's his friend. One of the bitches is his friends. It's the dyke joint. They went to the house. I believe it's her. But it's two light-skinned, high yellow girls, and they got pretty hair. So I don't know what they look like in their description, but that's what I see in my vision. But definitely she's a part of it because she's not going to go down. And she got some parts in it, but it ain't like how he is. He on some other shit. Do you think they're going to call? You think and calling her name out will help? You can. I've done it plenty of times. That's how I got the premonition. I kind of was blocked a little bit based upon who it is versus when I do strangers. So she's alive but tied up or not in good shape. She's not in good shape at all. Can you just go?
He stripped her, naked or something. He sexually assaulted her. My heart, I don't know why spirit showed me this download. It's showing me it just keeps showing me building with water. Very dark, very like cold. He likes to play cat mouse. Like he loves cat mouse. Right now he's excited that nobody knows where she's at. I picked him up. He has his entities that's on him came to me and we was having a war this morning. He loves the fact that nobody knows where she's at right now. That's his shit. Like that's figure it out type shit. That's where he at with it. But he got the right bitch. So at the end of the day, definitely a dark place. I see white. But then me and my son, like I showed y'all, we was on that other side where that old facility was at. That old facility, they need to go check there. Go check that old facility and go check that shit that said keep out in the back and take their asses back inside of Ada Lewis. I don't care how many homeless people is in there. take their asses back in Ada Lewis and search that school thoroughly. He likes to play hide and seek. That's his shit. He likes to play hide and seek. Also downloads on Keon. Keon also was, even though we discussed it, he was bullied when he was younger in his adolescent years by guys. But he was turned down and let down by females over the years as he was younger, getting into older. When he finally did get females and he knew he could get them, he mistreated them because they treated him like shit his whole life growing up, and they shunned him. So he has anger in him, and he's mentally disturbed at this point because he looked for love and friendships and stuff, and he looked for companionships, but ain't nobody want him. They called him ugly. They called him a bum. These are all the downloads that happened to him, and his family in here, they can vouch for me because I know I'm right. So things of that sort. So over time, as he got older, he didn't do this with people. This is stuff that he started doing. Like, he started having hatred towards females, and his hatred towards females because he would put his all into them, and they had shot him down. But some people can't take rejection, Kada is definitely go on them buildings. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say. Go on them buildings. Go on them buildings. Y'all gotta go back. And here's the thing: what I'm gonna say. Sometimes you gotta do. Me and my cousin was just at the school. I undrilled the window as soon as my cousins we about to climb, and the car pulled up and told us to leave. We was going to get arrested for breaking in the school. Yeah, because I'm telling y'all, and I'm glad you did that. Okay, I'm gonna call you. Oh, that's my baby right there. They said call me. All right, boop, I'm gonna call you. That shit yellow too. Yellow. Now in Ada Lewis, I seen yellow too. I meant to tell y'all that on live last night. Lewis have houses. Green, tan, orange, blue. But something is yellow. Something's yellow. I don't know what the fuck is yellow. The building across the street gives me high vibrations. I seen something with that. I felt something with that. But I see white. So check the building across the street. It sets eyes on each other. The Ada Lewis building versus the old nursing home. But I don't know why Spirit keeps showing me this old building and keep giving me Ada Lewis. Ada Lewis is very, very strong. Resonated with me. Very strong. And the surrounding areas of Ada Lewis. I'm telling you. We was at the spot. Real shit. I thought that's where she was making her noise at. Yeah. Yellow House. Y'all see Yellow House? Oh, we had Yellow House? What houses did we have in Lewis? I don't remember. Green, blue, orange, tan. I thought it was 4 houses. How many houses we had in Lewis? I don't remember. I'm 46 now. That was middle school. So I don't remember I know I was in tan and blue. So definitely, they better hurry the fuck up. They better hurry the fuck up. You want to know something funny? What he did? He was going to go back to play with her some more, but his mom made him turn himself in. That's the only thing that saved her from being transitioned immediately. Yeah. For sure. They need to get dogs, canines. I know they got to do things their way, and it can't be tampered with. But sometimes when you wait to do things the way that the proper causeway can take the risk of delaying something that needs to be done immediately. It's sad to say that's how a lot of situations go. I just get the downloads now, and I just give them. I'm not about to tamper with shit. But definitely sodomized her. Definitely did. And he choked the shit out of her. He done. He cooked. Leave him right in that. Don't even put that nigga on PC. Leave that nigga off PC. Leave him off that shit. Let me see, because y'all know y'all be flooding me with the comments. I'm going to pull over for a second so I can see y'all comments real quick. Hold on. Need you when I'm here. Need you when I'm gone. Face someone up. Let me pull over. So I can see what y'all talking about. Burning me out. I hate the fact that this case is so drawn out because it makes me sick. Not sick just like about what's going on, but I get sick. And so why am I sick? Because they keep giving me downloads and it's draining me. Because anything else that taps into me is the norm at this point, but this shit is draining me. Like I'm not, you see me? Look at me. Like look the fuck at me. Sick. Can't sleep. They don't let me sleep. This why I say, y'all, this should be a gift and a curse. Seriously. Hold on, I'm about to pull over and read your comments. That song in my fucking head. That's the last thing I played, that's why. Let me go one up in here. So y'all, let's see. Alright. What are we talking about? Back up some. Calling them for them to say they checked in at dogs. Me and my cousin was going to go in, and if we found her, then they was going to call the cops. Yeah, I mean, see, when it comes to family and stuff, like how my family, like my foundation, like I was just on for my little cousin, and that's not even my blood cousin. That's my son's cousin on his father's side, my firstborn son. He's the 26-year-old Muhammad. And like she said, we family. We always keep tight-knit like that, no matter what the situation is. But you know, when it's family, whether it's blood or not blood, you move out as a force. You know what I'm saying? For the parents, for the people that not mentally ready to move out for the force. But I'm not criticizing or nothing, but sometimes you gotta stamp your feet, you know? We were screaming her name inside the building. I felt like she was close. And Lou was right. Yeah. Seriously, I'm down. Meetup spot. I'm not driving to Philly. I'm not, but I will give y'all leads like I'm doing right now. And with y'all want to, excuse me, if y'all want to go ahead and follow my leads to go do that, go ahead and do what y'all need to do. I'm strongly telling you, I don't care what homeless person is in there. Get her the fuck out of there. Inside or behind Lewis. She's in that vicinity. Or across the street where me and Khalil went to. And he was trying to walk in that goddamn that abandoned nursing home. That's them two areas. White and yellow. Look for them colors. Choking her non-stop. She was fighting back a lot of times.
It was inside. You heard it inside. Right, what noise?
Across the street?
You heard a noise? Yeah. I was underneath.
Where? All across the street?
All right, let's go to where you heard that noise at. So like we stopped in there. We was like, we thought y'all was inside the building.
Oh yeah, let's go. Oh hell no! I'm praying that she up enough. To even Everybody out here so far. And people on the other side. That shit boarded up, but you get in that fucking building.
Yes.
You feel me?
Let's go towards where they heard the sound.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what I'm walking towards. A search. I wish I had a German Shepherd, a search dog too. Sniff they ass, a hound dog or some shit. Sniff they fucking ass out.
And the mom, the parents, they don't have nothing else first, because dogs can definitely.
Man.
And how long this?
Since the 4th. Well, how long this been? It's burnt down. How long this burnt down? Lewis burnt down like 5 years ago. Some shit, probably longer than that. But you see what I'm saying? The entrance that I could get into.
Yeah.
But we ain't got no pop lock.
And then there go a window.
Definitely windows, but see, I'm telling you what happened. He got in here before they boarded everything up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
there go boards right there.
They took and moved the boards when the cops came. They moved the boards and sealed the whole school up because it was homeless people living in here too. Even if they search this whole building, you still can look, bro. They ain't. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is weird. This the only way we could get in. This the only way we could get in. But you definitely can't get in because you hear that shit? Kada! Kada! That shit just made me cry.
Yes, my
fucking heart. You heard her scream, right?
Yes.
The fuck she in here, like I said. I told you she the fuck in here. You heard her scream. Y'all heard her scream, right?
Yes.
It sounded like she in the bottle.
Oh my God. Let me see if they heard it on the other side.
I heard a scream.
Because it made my whole heart stop.
Girl, what? That's why I got tears coming out my fucking eyes right now. Kada! She's screaming help. No, fuck that. I'm about to go find a lock. Bitch, this shit gotta get popped open. Like, you not gonna tell me. It was right here.
Yeah, she right here.
She's right here.
She under something.
She's in the basement.
We heard something scream. Like, we literally heard a voice. Yes, like help.
As the days turn into weeks, the city of Philadelphia is holding its breath, praying that somehow, someway, Kada Scott is still alive. Her face is now plastered across social media timelines, storefront windows, and neighborhood corners. Her smile a haunting reminder of what's at stake. Strangers who never met her speak her name like they knew her, clinging to the hope that maybe she's out there, scared, hiding, waiting to be found. The community refuses to accept the alternative. Every prayer vigil, every post, every candle flickering in the night is a collective plea. Let her come home.